Hello, and welcome to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod with me, James Cutler. 7 years ago, I launched Quiz Coconut, and we've since hosted over 2,000 pub quiz nights. Each episode, I pick 10 of our best questions so you can improve your general knowledge, boost your brain power, and learn some useful and useless facts. Answers will be revealed at the end of the episode, and there's one rule: don't use Google.
Use your coconut!
Welcome to another Quiz Pod episode. There's no faffing about. We're straight into question 1. Are eggs acid or alkaline? If you're a new listener to the Quiz Pod, we're going to find out all of the answers later. Let's go on to number 2. In which part of your body is the smallest bone? Okay, let's turn it up a bit with number 3. What seemingly attractive change to people's skin became popular when Coco Chanel got one on a cruise ship in the 1920s? Okay, that's a good fact for you. Okay, number 4 is worth 3 points. I'm going to play you the sounds from 3 different sports. For a point each, name the sport. Here we go. Just rewind the Quiz Pod if you need to hear those again. Here we go, number 5. Where in the world is the island with the swimming pigs? You've all seen pictures of the swimming pigs. There's one island. Where is it? Giving you the strong urge to phone a friend. You're listening to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod. Number 6. Which 3 colours make up the Burger King logo? Get them all correct for 1 point. Number 7 is worth 3 points. I'm going to give you locations where TV shows are set. Tell me the name of the show from the location. Here we go. The first one is Bikini Bottom. The second is Hawkins, Indiana. And the third one is Charming, California. Bikini Bottom, Hawkins, and Charming. Sounds like a good dating profile. Number 8. Recently, the musical legend Vangelis passed away. He was a pioneer of electronic music and really famous for doing the scores to 2 massive movies. Can you name them for 1 point each? He did many, but there were 2 which are really iconic. Number 9. Let's say you're going to see the swimming pigs. You might use a scuba kit. What does scuba stand for? I'm going to give you a point for any of the words that you can get right, but I will give you 2 points if you can get them all correct. And number 10. According to a study carried out by Reader's Digest, to the nearest 10%, how much of the life of an average car is spent parked with the engine off and no one inside it? So I'm looking for an answer to the nearest 10%, so make sure your answer ends in a 0. And this is based on North American data. So pause the pod if you need any thinking time and press play when you're ready for today's bad joke.
This is today's bad joke.
Someone told me there's an island with 5 million Sicilian people on it. I thought that's the biggest number I've ever heard.
That was today's bad joke.
For the fact fans out there, there are 5 million people on the island of Sicily, which is just slightly fewer than Singapore. Here we go with the answers for the quiz, folks. Get that red marking pen out, or if you're doing it in your head, just say that you got everything right. Here we go. Number 1. Eggs are alkaline. They have a pH of between 8 and 9. In fact, they get increasingly alkaline as they age. And one of the few naturally alkaline foods in the world. Some cracking knowledge there. Number 2, the smallest bone is in your ear. It's called a stapes or stirrup bone. In fact, the 3 smallest bones in your body are all in your ear. Pardon? Number 3, Coco Chanel was the first to get a suntan. Well, she wasn't the first, but she was the first to make it popular. Until that point, having a white pale skin was a sign of a glamorous life spent indoors. Number 4, those 3 sports sounds for 1 point each. Table tennis, horse racing and skiing. It's all going downhill. The island with the swimming pigs, well, I will give you 1 point if you said the Bahamas. I will give you a bonus point if you said the island of Exuma. Number 6, the 3 colours on a Burger King logo are orange, red and blue. 1 point if you got all 3. Number 7, the TV shows. Bikini Bottom is the home of SpongeBob SquarePants for 1 point. Hawkins, Indiana, that's Stranger Things. And Charming, California is the Sons of Anarchy. 3 points if you got all of those right. Number 8, Vangelis composed many scores, but famously Chariots of Fire for 1 point. And Blade Runner for the 2nd point. Number 9, Scuba. The 5 words are self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. If you get all 5 words, give yourself 2 points. If you just got one of those words, I'll give you a point. And finally, number 10, what a stat this is. According to the study, to the nearest 10%, the average car spends 100% of its life parked. How is that possible? Well, the actual answer is 96%. It sounds a lot. If you think about it, with 24 hours in a day, 1 hour is effectively about 4%. So on average, 1 hour a day it's spent used, but the rest of the time it's there doing nothing. So folks, how did you do? Did anyone get everything right? We'd love to hear from you. If you are listening on a Spotify app, you can give us a rating. If you're on Apple, you can even write us a review. Why don't you do that? It really helps us out, and also we'd love to hear from you. We might even give you a mention on the show. Whether you'd like to do that or not, we will be back next week and we hope to see you there. Subscribe so you don't miss it. If you enjoyed today's quiz, why not book us for your next event? We host corporate events in the UK and Canada and virtual events all over the world. And don't forget to subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next week. Quiz Coconut, nuts about trivia.